Hey everyone, this is Nemo, and in today's quick tip, we will see how to customize URLs in PrestaShop. This is kind of a knowledge-based video, so it's going to be particularly useful if you're a newcomer to PrestaShop or never tried modifying URLs of your store. So let's get to it. I'm in the back office and I will reach Preferences, SEO and URLs. This is the page that controls all URL structures as well as meta titles and descriptions for all generic pages. With generic, I mean that are not a specific item with an ID, such as, say, a specific product or category or even CMS page, for instance. As you can see, the first table that we have lets us set up the metas. So let's try editing, for example, the best sales one. And first off, we have a drop down with the page selection. This represents a page created with a single controller of the shop, be it a base controller such as this one, best sales, or generated with the module. Then we can choose the page title, which is the meta title, description, and keywords, although keywords can be really ignored since they're not used anymore. And then we have the rewritten or friendly URL. This is the last part of the URL that people will see in the address bar when reaching your page. Let's see it practically. So in the front office, I have my best sales page here, and you can see the last part is best-sales, which is what we have here. This aspect can also be important for SEO. So if you want your best sales page URL to, say, contain some string related to your business, then this is the perfect spot where to add your keyword. So let's pretend I sell shoes. I might want to call this page, say, best shoes of 2016. Why not? And this might actually match any search on Google and improve your ranking. Why not? So now let's go back and see some other options. Scrolling past the table, we can set up the main URL options. By default, PrestaShop automatically activates friendly URLs, and we just saw their structure with, say, easy to understand and significant names. But there is a chance your server does not support mod rewrite. In this case, I strongly suggest to get it installed, or if not mod rewrite, anything equivalent to it, so you can take full advantage of PrestaShop's SEO features. I also suggest letting accented URLs turned off and disabling Apache mode security module, since this might cause some conflicts at times with PrestaShop features. So I will save the settings now. Then in the next box, we can set up the shop's URL, and keep this in mind whenever you change your shop's domain or location in your domain, like when, for example, creating development versions of the site. You will have to come here, and in this case, my website is located in my local host, colon 8080. The subfolder is 1615, so this is how it's been set up automatically. If I were to change the folder, I should have come here and change this setting as well. Lastly, if you need to get more specific on the URL structure for items that have an ID, we got an advanced configuration form here. Let me just make some more room, since I shrunk the window before, so let's just, okay, increase the size a bit. Now, what can we do here? First off, if you're not sure of what you're doing, just let things as they are, since things can really mess up if you change the settings in a not so proper way. So what we can do here is define routes to each item of the store. So products, categories, manufacturers, suppliers, CMS, and whatever. Let's take products as an example. So the default route to product is category /ID the rewrite for each product eventually the EAN13 field.html. Let's see how this translates to a real URL. So I will reach, say, my blouse, product, and have a look at the address bar here. The product specific part comes after EN, which is the language ISO. So it's blouses, which is the default category's name, /2, which is the product ID, dash the product's friendly URL. And this can easily be set up from the SEO tab of each product in the back office, .html. I want to change this. I want all of the category structure in the URL, and I don't like the HTML part at the end. So let me change this. I will change category to categories, and then I will remove HTML at the end. Okay, so I'll save. Now I'll go back and I'll refresh. Oh, 404. Well, yeah, sadly, if you change the URL structure like this, PrestaShop will not be able to automatically redirect to the new URL. So be careful when you do that. In case you do, make sure you, and the product was indexed on whatever, make sure you write 301 redirects to the new structure. And to find it, I will just go back to my home page and click on my blouse again. And there it is. So you can see the URL is different now. It's reading the category structure for the blouses category, so with all parents, and doesn't have HTML at the end. If you're wondering how to remove that ID, so this two thing here, well, sadly you can't. You will need a third-party module to do this, such as my SEO Booster Ultimate or SEO URLs. Getting back to the admin panel, we have fields to set up routes, say for CMS pages and others as well, as I said. The CMS is reading content/id-rewrite. So yeah, it's also possible to set a static string in the URL, but unfortunately, this is not multi-language enabled. So if you have a French and English website, you will have, in this case, content/ for both. Again, if you need more flexibility, you can check out those two modules of mine I just mentioned at store.nemops.com, and I am also leaving a link in the video description in case you're interested. Also, make sure that these entities do not have the very same structure. So you cannot use id-rewrite for both categories and products, since this will drive to 404 pages or simply mix up the pages, and some of them will never be accessed by your customers. As a very last mention, keep in mind that you can change the specific friendly URL for each product, as I said, from each product page, and for other entities stands the same. So a category configuration for categories, and the same for manufacturers and CMS pages and so on. Alright, this is everything for today's video. I hope you liked it, and if you did, please subscribe to the channel and follow the blog at nemops.com for more great PrestaShop tutorials and tips. Thanks for watching. I will see you next time.